The Vagabond's Way by Rolf. It's a book that really explores the spirit of the nomad and the adventures of a wanderer. So Rolf is a lifelong traveler and the author of the original Vagabond, which is him just recounting his travels around the world. I read that a few years ago. But recently I've picked up The Vagabond's Way, which is a little different. It's a book that you read every day, so every page is titled with a date. Like there's July 1st. And so you're supposed to read it daily. Each day comes with a quote, and then he writes a few paragraphs about that quote and what it has to do with the nature of traveling and why traveling is so important. So I love this book. It's one of my favorite books. There was a huge bee right next to me. It landed on me. One of my favorite books I've recently picked up. So today is August 12th. So let's read August 12th. Oh, wait, today is August 13th. So today's quote is by Andy Warhol, and it reads, "When you think about it, department stores are a kind of like museums." So then Rolf will go on to explain what that quote means to him. I didn't read this before I started recording this review, but it seems to me like he's talking about the things we buy and how that's weird, how we buy new things when the real interesting things we can get at secondhand stores. Or when we travel, getting things is part of traveling, so to recognize that. Another thing I love about it is if you want to continue reading, is you can just pick a day that you've read already and go over it. So like here, let's just pick a random day. Let's go in the back. Let's go past. Okay. A person can't travel somewhere and then suddenly proclaim themselves an expert on that culture. That's from a Kenyan writer, Carrie Baraka, in a 2021 interview. So they're not even technically from books. That one was from an interview. Let's do another one. The successful urban tourist space is one which offers excitement, spectacle, and stimulation at the same time as safety, security, and familiarity. I suck at that word. The paradox is that at some point this process may make the area less attractive to precisely those people who it is trying to attract. That's from Duncan Tyler and Yvonne Guerrier in Managing Tourism in Cities from 1998. So that's funny, taking into account tourism spaces and keeping them attractive to those type of people that the original tourist space was trying to attract. Okay, let's do one more. Here's from Anthony Bourdain, the Great. Food is everything we are, and is an extension of nationalist feeling, ethnic feeling, your personal history, your province, your religion, your tribe, your grandma. It's inseparable from the get-go. So that quote is going to be all about how important it is to enjoy the local cuisine while traveling. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to wrap up, I'm going to wrap up here. But I wanted to hop on here and talk about The Vagabond's Way by Rolf. I highly recommend it for anyone who's interested in traveling, who needs to be inspired to travel more. This is the book for you. It's a great coffee table book, a great bathroom book. And yeah, it's one of my favorites that I've recently read. So check out The Vagabond's Way, and also check out Vagabonding by Rolf.